want to punch you, wouldn't it be great to be able to slip the punch like this? Or even better, come back with a punch of your own like this. Well, it's not as hard as you may think. And I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do to be able to slip a punch, and also give you a great drill to be able to overcome the fear of someone punching you in the face. But first, we need to know how to be able to see a punch coming at our face. So how do I know that he's going to throw a punch at me? Well, one thing, when I seen him getting his boxing stance like this, and I seen his hips and his hand coming from his face there, and he throws that punch, yeah, I can see it coming. Now, another way I can see this happening is if the guy in front of me is standing like this, and he's getting ready, and his hand's moving. Now, I'm looking in his eyes, and I can see this hand is getting tight. Now, that tells me that he's about to throw that punch. And another way to be able to tell if he's going to throw a punch is if they pull their arm back like this. And that's probably the most common one in a street fight. Now, I know it's scary if someone's going to throw a punch at you, and the drill that I'm going to give you will really help you overcome that fear. But first, let's talk about how do we slip these punches and get out the way of them. Well, there's 3 drills that I'm going to give you to be able to help you slip a punch now that you can see it coming. Firstly, your stance. If you're standing square on like this, you can't slip punches here. You're just bending your spine. You need to be in a boxing stance position. Now, how you do that is put your dominant foot back. I'm right-handed, so my right foot is back. I want to have a line in between my feet, so I'm not standing on one line like this because I'm off balance. Now, from here, if I want to slip to my left, I want to bring my back shoulder forward, taking my head off that center line that's in between my feet, putting me weight on the front foot here. Now, what I've done there, I've loaded up the big punch in a hook. Or if I'm slipping to my right, you want to bring your head off the line, putting the weight to your back foot here. Now, after you've slipped here, if you want, you've got that big punch loaded up that you can come back with. I'm going to show you in a second. Now we've got the slips down, we can get with a partner who's got boxing gloves on, and you can practice the slips. And the reason why he's got gloves on is because this is training, and I definitely don't want to get hit in the face when I'm first practicing this. So he's going to throw a 1-2, aiming for my head slowly, and I'm going to slip to my right, and then slip to my left. Again, 1-2.
1-2.
Now if you see, I'm getting my head off that line. Again.
1-2.
Now if you notice, here, I've got my weight on this foot right there. So I could, boom, boom, but we're not doing that yet. Now, once you get comfortable with this, he's going to throw more punches, and I'm just going to continue to slip. Because now I'm getting used to slipping, getting my head off the line. And this is helping also with your reactions for when you want to see a punch coming. This is the first thing that you should do to work on slipping punches. Now, the second thing we're going to do, he's just going to throw that one punch, what we see in a street fight, that right hand, slowly, randomly. So we're here. And because he's doing this randomly and slowly, it makes it way easier for me to get out of the way. Now, if I don't move out of the way, I'm getting hit in the head. And that's where the punch should be coming. He should not be throwing the punch over here, or I'm not going to be able to get any benefits from it. It's got to come straight down the middle. Again. And now, because I'm in that boxing stance position, I can easily slip out the way of it. Now what we're going to do, we're going to advance that. Now he's going to throw fast punch at me with the glove on. And if you're doing this, I recommend you wear a mouthpiece as well, like this, because you don't want to lose a tooth. Now with the random punch coming at me and me having to time it and get out the way of it, it's really helping with the punches coming at me. Now I've got one more to show you before I move on to the fear of getting punched drill. So now what we're going to do, and keep my mouthpiece in, is he's going to throw random punches at me, either with his left hand or his right hand, starting with single shots. And my goal is to get out the way of the bloody punches, because I don't want to get hit, especially from this Muay Thai fighter who's had 100 fights and trains at the puncher gym here in Koh Samui. I do not want to get hit from this guy. So he's going to throw random punches at me, and I've just got to get out the way of them. Yeah, and that's what we will do. Continue going on and on. Now, he's punching fast, but he's not punching hard because he doesn't want to hurt me. And this is just training. So when I've slipped to my left, put the weight on my left foot here, I can come back with a power punch like this. he's gone, he's out. Or I could slip to my right, put the weight on the back foot and come back with a power punch there. Again, it's good night. Now I'm going to show you this amazing drill of being punched in the face. But first, I just want to say, if you're interested in learning how to punch great and correctly, I've got a free video package, completely free. Just click the link below and I'll send you this amazing video package showing you how to perfect your punches for boxing. Okay, now let's talk about this drill of getting over the fear of being punched. Oh, she means business. So what's going to happen here? I'm going to stand in front of my partner. He's going to throw punches at me, coming as close to my face as possible, but not actually landing. Like this. Now, why this is so great, it's getting me over the fear of being punched in the face. I can see punches coming straight at my nose, but also I'm learning to be able to read punches coming, and it is losing that fear. And now you know how to slip punches, you need to know how to win a fight. So I created this video right here showing you how to win any fight. Click here.